We all know what it's like to get into unhelpful mental spins, especially on something that we're worried about. It's a part of our innate intelligence that wants to pull attention to what feels scary, feels like we want to get in front of it, really understand it well. And so, a part of this faculty is helpful. It, to a point, can enable us to have self reflection and really try to investigate things from as many angles as feels, helpful. And then past a certain point, it just becomes uncomfortable and actually unhelpful, right? When we're fixated on it in a way that we're no longer actually deliberately looking at it, it just becomes this habitual background noise of something that we're spinning on. The metaphor I like to use for this is a piece of playground equipment. Those kind of little seats that you could sit on that someone could spin you, and they go really fast. And they go especially fast if you pull all of your limbs in and kind of contract into a little ball. And then when you expand out, all the way out, it goes slower, right? It slows down. And this is a helpful metaphor because it's what happens in our thoughts when we're completely contracted around something we're worried about and it's no longer conscious, is when our limbs are getting pulled completely in, right? We don't even know we're doing it. It's literally the feeling of wanting to curl up into a ball. That's typically when some part of our mind is in a deep contraction where we're contracting away from what is, right? And anytime we do that, when we contract away from reality, even painful reality, it makes it feel more painful, which can feel counterintuitive at first, right? But if we fight reality, we lose every time. And so this is where noticing, first and foremost, when we're fixated on something, because we'll feel it in our body. It'll typically be some kind of feeling tone that feels like anxious, or our stomach starts hurting. We all have kind of our own telltale signs of when we're doing this. And so getting to know what those are for you can be a really helpful starting point. And then noticing, just like on the playground equipment, sometimes at first it's fun. At first, self-reflecting is great. And then at a certain point, you're ready to just get off the ride, right? And so it's honoring that place, like that area where you start noticing, like, I don't think this is helping me anymore, where you get to begin finding ways to expand so that it slows things down. You can kind of find your grounding again and then kind of hop off of that ride, so to speak. It's like our thoughts are taking us for a ride until we begin to have more deliberate agency with them. A very easy way to do it is finding new perspectives, as if you're no longer on the ride, but you're looking at the ride from afar, right? So that gives us immediately kind of a new way to relate to it. And also just feeling into the space around us, breathing in all directions and kind of feeling that can really help.